Okay, everyone. Today we're going to review several important B1 grammar topics that help you sound more natural and accurate in English. Word order in questions, indefinite pronouns, used to, and so, neither with auxiliaries. These structures are very common in everyday conversation, so mastering them will really improve your fluency. Let's start with word order in questions. In English questions, the word order is usually different from statements. In normal sentences, we say subject plus verb, for example, you like coffee. But in most questions, we change the order and use auxiliary verb plus subject plus main verb. For example, do you like coffee? Are you ready? Have they finished? This inversion is essential. If there is no auxiliary verb in the sentence, we must add do, does, did. For example, you play tennis. Do you play tennis? She works here. Does she work here? They went home. Did they go home? Question words like what, where, when, why, how go at the beginning. Where do you live? Why did she leave? How does it work? Now let's look at indefinite pronouns, such as something, anything, nothing, someone, anyone, nobody, everywhere, nowhere. These words refer to people, things, or places in a general or unknown way. We usually use something, someone, somewhere in positive sentences. I saw someone outside. She wants something to eat. We should go somewhere nice. We often use anything, anyone, anywhere in questions and negatives. Did you see anyone? I don't have anything. We didn't go anywhere. Words like nothing, nobody, nowhere are already negative, so we don't use another negative word with them. For example, I saw nothing, not I didn't see nothing in standard English. Nobody called me. There's nowhere to sit. Next, let's talk about used to, which we use to describe past habits or states that are no longer true. This structure is very useful for talking about your past life or childhood. The form is used to plus base verb. For example, I used to play outside every day. She used to live near the sea. We used to be good friends. These sentences mean the action was true before, but is not true now. In negative form, we say didn't used to. I didn't used to drink coffee. He didn't used to like vegetables. Notice there is no D in use after didn't. In questions we say, did you used to play football? Did she used to live here? Finally, let's look at so, neither, and auxiliaries, which we use to agree with someone's statement. These structures help conversations sound natural and interactive. When we agree with a positive statement, we use so plus auxiliary plus subject. For example, I'm tired, so am I. She likes jazz, so do I. They've finished, so have we. We must repeat the auxiliary verb from the original sentence. When we agree with a negative statement, we use neither plus auxiliary plus subject or nor plus auxiliary plus subject. For example, I don't like horror films, neither do I. She isn't ready, neither am I. They haven't called, neither have we. Again, we repeat the same auxiliary. It's important not to confuse this structure with simple agreement phrases like me too or me neither. Those are informal and common in conversation, but using so, neither plus auxiliary, is more grammatically complete and often preferred in more formal or careful speech. So, to summarize everything we covered today, in English questions, we usually invert the subject and auxiliary verb. Indefinite pronouns like someone, anything, nowhere help us talk about unknown or general things. Used to describes past habits or states that are no longer true, and so, neither plus auxiliary structures help us agree naturally in conversation. If you practice these 4 structures together, you'll notice a big improvement in your spoken English, because these are exactly the kinds of grammar patterns native speakers use all the time.